Louis Macanza da Silva from ibogahealingexperience.com. Great day here today, out in the park, and it's like my office out here. Just wanted to talk to you today about trauma. As a person who suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder for 10 years, I know trauma pretty well, and I have met a lot of other people in my journey to try and get well, with military people, police officers, firefighters, nurses, doctors, and it all seems to be the same suffering, and we all seem to do the same things. We all take it, stuff it, and when it gets too much stuffing, you start self-medicating, you start drinking too much, you start maybe too much sex, too much work. You're compensating always in a different way to hide the pain and mask it all. But it doesn't go away. Trauma is one of the things that never goes away. It just keeps recirculating. And people just get stuck in the same loop. But eventually, the drugs don't help anymore, the alcohol doesn't help anymore, the smoking doesn't help anymore, the extracurricular activities don't help anymore, and then you're left with just you and your thoughts. Now what? Well, doing an Iboga healing experience can help those things out, because we have all these thoughts, and we have to deal with those thoughts. Because just because you stuff them doesn't mean they've gone away. They're still there, and they're still alive. And when you've stuffed them, they're actually bigger than when you first stuffed them in there. So doing an Iboga healing experience brings them out to the surface. And then you have to deal with each one individually, work with it, and then you can move on from it. And then it's going to give you tools to move forward in the future, how to deal with other things, because life moves forward. You may have more trauma in your future. We don't know. But it's having the tools to deal with them, because we want to continue living. We don't want to be stuck, because being stuck in your trauma is not a good place. And I was stuck for 10 years. And then 10 years with that, and then medication on top of it. It's not a fun place to be. So we want to get off the medication, and we want to deal with the trauma. Each one. I had multiple traumas in my life. It wasn't just one, so I had to deal with each one individually. But I dealt with it and moved over. People seem to think with Iboga it's like a reboot and it just cleans you in one shot. You don't have to deal with anything. But that's incorrect. You have to deal with everything, because those are thoughts in your head. You have to deal with them. So Iboga brings it to the surface for you to deal with it. So I want you to come down to an Iboga healing experience if you're dealing with trauma, especially with professional people. It's your job, it's your career. Maybe it's not the right career for you, but you've gone through the trauma. You have to clean that out so you can get well and move forward in life. You may have a family, life, and you have, expectations out of life. You want things out of life. So come on down to an Iboga healing experience, and let's bring those things all up to the surface, go through them, and move forward in life. Have a great day.